If you imagine any chronic disease or an infectious disease in particular, patients required to take tablets every day, sometimes twice a day. And in chronic diseases like HIV, there can be a lifelong commitment to drug therapy. And the problem with pathogens is when patients miss doses, they skip doses of their drug, the pathogen has an opportunity to become drug resistant. That can compromise the entire regimen that the patient is taking. So one of the huge benefits of long-acting drug delivery is that you, at the point of administration of the drug, you cover drug exposure for a protracted period of time, and that takes the burden away from the patient for remembering to take the drugs they take every day. Long-acting drug delivery promises to be transformational for several diseases. There's already historical examples like schizophrenia and other indications like contraceptions. There's a lot of enthusiasm for it from the scientific community. Also a lot of enthusiasm from patients who report that daily pill taking can be stigmatizing, and so an injection is more invisible. There's a perception that injections, for example, are much more potent than a tablet. So rather counterintuitively, in many regions of the world, injections are actually favored to oral administration of pills. But we do need to robustly understand the safety of new medicines, and that applies to all medicines. But with long-acting injectables, there's specific considerations that need to be taken into account, because once you administer the drug, it stays within the body for such a long period of time. So it's not like a oral pill where you can just stop taking the pill and the drug becomes cleared. So we really do need a very robust understanding of the safety before we can roll products like this out into communities. The Department of Chemistry, the chemists involved in the centre, have enormous capability in generating materials which can control drug release, and a huge potential in terms of the fundamental technologies. But we need to understand also what we need the technology to do. So we have to understand the biology, and a lot of the focus of the research we're doing in CELT seeks to understand that interface between the technology development and the biological performance of the resulting products.